Okay, folks, we are back, and we are going to bring in some prisoners. It's going to be our first run of prisoners. We're going to have them sitting in our holding cell for now, and they're going to bring with them $2,800. So, first thing we're going to need is some guards, and by some I mean one, apparently. Hopefully, this doesn't go horribly. I didn't. I didn't think that one through. Gonna be honest there. I didn't think to check how much guards cost. And cooks, how much do cooks cost? 500 also. So we're going to need, as soon as the prisoners show up, we should get the money, and we'll use the bulk of it for hiring another guard and another, and two cooks. And that'll get us, there we go. We got that started. We'll get all of our prisoners into the reception area before they run away. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got all 6 prisoners. And there are no prisoners. Well, they'll figure it out. So we're getting our prisoners searched up, and that's the big thing that reception does. It searches all your prisoners as they come in, which is super useful. So with the remainder of our money here, in the intervening time, I figured why not plan out our first little cell block and our shower area. This mess here is the shower area, and it makes sense, trust me. How much do we need? We need 12 meters of money. Okay, so we got all of our prisoners hanging out in the holding cell. It looks like we've got mostly medium security prisoners. We've got one low security, which is okay. Probably need like 600 bucks for this. But that wall, not vital to the plan. Shower. Blammo. Put in a little bit of a drain. There. No door because, well, you're in prison, so you don't get doors. Not real doors. Put in our shower heads until we run out of money. And we'll hook them up to water, at least 6 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll hook those 6 up to water. Those will be the 6 that the 6 prisoners use. And we'll get this wall installed, and we will... I'm not sure if this is the best design for a shower. It might start fights, because people don't like to shower next to each other. So I'm hoping it doesn't count diagonally. I know it counts horizontally and vertically, but we'll see. Oops. You have to hook up the actual shower head as well, not just the wall behind it. Okay, oh, we got lots of money now. We got that grant finished, so we can finish off our shower and we can start in on our cell blocks. The cell blocks are going to be a bit tricky, but I think it will work out fine. But because I'm bad at planning and spatial awareness, we're only going to have 6 cells right off the bat, and that's why we only have 6 prisoners. But that will be hopefully remedied fairly quickly. And if this shower setup ends up starting fights, well, more work for the guards. And we'll get the last of these showers hooked up. It should be enough water throughput for all of them. If not, we'll play with the pipes a little bit and see about getting it fixed. But in any event, we are going to we're going to hire that accountant. Oh, no, we don't need 2 accountants. Sorry, Miss Accountant, but we don't need you. Regime, jobs, intake, prisoners, staff. There we go, staff. Fire you, because 1 accountant is enough for anybody. And let's have our bureaucrat researcher do maintenance so we can get down to cleaning, so we can get this place looking less fucking dreadful. Because right now, it's pretty wow. And just for security's sake, we're going to put in another metal detector right there. And we're going to need to wire it. Wait until the wiring schematic comes up. We'll get that wired in. Waiting at the cell door. Okay. Right. On to the cell block. Not the best cell block, I understand, but it is a cell block. And it will serve our purposes nicely. We'll put in a big cell block door there, just to control prisoners. And we'll get our cell paintbrush out, and we'll say that Uracell and Uracell. Start putting in doors, because what is a prison without doors? Delete that one door that I put in the wrong spot. And what is up with this? Why don't you have water? Thank you. Now, putting in the cell doors was probably the last thing that we needed to do. So we are going to just lock all of these cell doors open. Why would you... You're the worst guard ever. Okay. So, cells. We need beds. Put in... We'll put the beds in like that. That way they can be seen from the door. And we will put in a toilet. And that will be our cell. Now, the real question is, how do we want to do our utility lines? Because we can't use small pipes to get the water all the way down to the cells. It's just not feasible at that distance. So what I'm thinking we're going to have to do is run it down this hallway. It's a little dangerous because it's not a long way to dig. But, you know, it'll have to work for now. We'll just have to make sure that we got a lot of patrols, and we'll do regular cell checks just to make sure. Okay. Once the last of the piping goes in, Okay, so we can lock these doors shut or open, or just set them to normal mode. Awful obliging of them not to leave the cell while we do this. Okay, so they're gonna go shower now. Our bureaucracy running. Maintenance is done. We'll do cleaning now. And we'll get our foreman hired in order to get that started. Because we really do need this place to get cleaned up. And I'm thinking we need lights too, I bet. I bet they would like some lights. And of course, if we're gonna have lights, I guess we'll have power. I think we'll leave that main cell block door open for now. Just so we have a means of getting to and from the cell block, and we can shut it down if things go badly in here. Although I don't expect 6 people to cause that much of a problem. And in here, we're going to set up a rec room. An indoor recreation area. Room... Reception, no. Parole, no. Storage, could use storage. Common room, there we go. Oh, a pretty good-sized common room, and inside it we'll put some phones. And we'll have a television. Televisions got changed recently in that they actually broadcast television to people who can sit and watch. So we'll get one of those set up when we get the money. Actually, let's see if there's any grants we can do. Grants. Cell block. Raise capacity to 15. Health and well-being. Maintenance. Unlock maintenance through bureaucracy. Unlock cleaning. Unlock groundskeeping. Hire foreman. 2 janitors and a gardener. Well, we're doing that anyway. We'll do that. And staff, short-term investment. We drop half of our money now. I think we'll do that. We'll do a short-term investment program. Okay. Get the janitor going. Start cleaning this place up. And what was the other thing we need? We need to hire a gardener. To do that, we need to unlock groundskeeping. Bureaucracy, groundskeeping. Get a psychologist as well. We got the cash for it. And the office, so we might as well have one. And we will hire a gardener. we've got enough money for it now because I'm pretty sure that gardener's going to cost $500 per, and I mean, we'll make that in a day off of our few prisoners, and then we're going to have to expand this prison because we don't have enough room for more prisoners. So what I'm thinking is we expand this wing south, and then we'll expand this wing south as well, and might do something here in the middle, maybe have more yards. Maybe we'll put max sec up this way. I'm not sure yet. Kind of just growing organically. But first things first, we definitely need more prisoner space. So start planning that while we're waiting for. Did we get a gardener yet? No. So what I'm thinking for our expansion area, so we'll go down another. First, let's see here. How much space does this take up? Okay, so that's 9. It's 10 meters for every 3 cells. Supposing we don't have to budget with a 3 wide cell. So double check that figure. Yeah, it's 10 meters per cell, per 3 cell block. So go 10 meters plus 2 meters for a hall. That'll get us another 3 cells. Then have a walkway. Another 10 meters and a walkway. Get this set up, and I'm not sure what to do about the common room. What to do with that space. I guess we can make like cleaning closets and workshops and that kind of thing there. So we should be able to do right. Looking at it didn't make sense because I forgot to account for walls. Which I've done again. I forgot to account for walls. This is why I like to use planning mode, because sometimes just forget about walls. So we will replicate this over here. Wall down there. So I guess that's the sound of a new day starting. Still, it makes me think something went horribly wrong for whatever reason. So we're gonna have our prison building extend out to like so. And again, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with all of this free space here. I guess we could set up prison labor, maybe another shower. This will just be like utility space, essentially. And come up with something. Come up with something for it, I'm sure. There we have it. So that's going to be our next big expansion project, and we're going to need a grant for that, certainly, because we don't have anywhere near enough money for that. Although we're getting close. So we need to wait another 50 or so hours for the investment to come in. But we could probably do this in like chunks. Bam, another chunk here. Then when we get more money, we can do the last chunk. That's an idea. Now, if we do this properly, this should take down that wall. And build in its place the new building. If not, we'll just order the demolition of the wall. Always been a bit sketchy on how the foundations work in this game. Sometimes they work the way I want them to, others not so much. Okay, perfect. It worked just how we thought it was going to. Well, at least how I thought it was going to. So now we'll just need to put in wall here. And we're out of money. We had enough money to do the foundation and a wall. It's fine. We can get more money if we go to grants and cell block A. We're also going to need a staff room. Some of our staff's getting tired. Mostly our workers' staff. Although our guards are probably a little sore-footed as well. We're going to need to get more guards here pretty soon. So we might look to expanding our utility area and making it into a new staff area as well. Rooms. Or add another block of cells. Put in beds. Flippy action on them. Toilet, 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 toilet. Maybe we'll make some of these cells nicer in the future. Do like a, good boys prison, bad boys prison. And we'll continue with our pipe running down this aisle, even though I'm still not sold on it. But what is the worst that could happen? Okay, so we need one more cell in order to make our cell block the size we wanted. I think in order to do that, we're going to change this formula a little. And we are going to mostly just remove this walkway. And we're just going to keep on rolling with cells. Be a little more space efficient this way. And we'll just have access to this room here via doors here and here. Although, I guess we could have a walkway. Walls, that's what we want. We want walls. Go there and there. This will come down to more like that. So I did a little research on what they added in update 2. Not update 2, version 2, I guess they're calling it. And one thing I saw was more events. So I'm looking forward to seeing what those are, because we've got that turned on. So hopefully there's a good, proper bit of mayhem coming our way. What's life without a little mayhem, huh? Yeah, we'll put that in. Yeah, we'll have to rebuild that wall on that last set of cells that was already in there, but a small price to pay. And what do we want? What do we want? Lights. No, we don't want auto lights. We want objects. Lights. Get all the garbage picked up. Put our brick wall back in place. Run this wall down here. These walls here. Giving that cash register a workout. Maybe we'll have to build a dormitory as well. Like a minimum security dorm. That'd be interesting. I've never really done much in the way of dormitory prisons. We'll see how that works out. We'll have to wait a little while. Another almost 2 days and our investment will come in. We can definitely finish this cell block out. But we can also start putting in prisoners. So we're at 6. We can take on as many as 14. So let's just raise it up to 14. So we're going to get in 8 more prisoners. And they'll bring with them money. And we'll also need to get some more guards in that case. Because 14 guards or 14 prisoners with 2 guards. That's a bit of a hard swallow. Bit of an ask for just 2 guards to manage. One of the next prisoners. We missed their drop-off deadlines. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow for the prisoners to come in, but we're gonna have to call that an episode here. In our next episode, we'll continue expanding and hope nothing goes wrong, but inevitably it will. So, until then, see you next time, and have a good day.